Gentleman from St. Mary's.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Every poll that I've ever seen comes out, you talk to people, they say they want political balance in the state. Well, we used to have political balance in our state. We used to be represented by 4 Democrats and 4 Republicans in our congressional delegation. And then some smart political figure, probably a consultant, says, hey, do you know what? It takes about $6 million to win an open congressional seat. Might be just easier to draw some lines, maybe get some state guys to do our bidding for us. So we have a redistricting in 2000, and delegation goes 6-2. We redistrict again in 2010, and the district goes 7-1, with Congressman Andy Harris being our only Republican congressman. And now we're ready to push through a map that looks like in a left-leaning year, maybe 7.5 to a half, maybe. That's what it looks like. This is bad for our state. And the reason why it's bad for our state is, look, our state is dependent on a lot of federal dollars. A lot of federal money rolls into Maryland. And look, it might be good times now while Democrats are in charge of Congress, but come November, our entire state, Republican state control, might be in the minority, which is bad. If you ever have a chance of being the political minority, I pray to God someday y'all get an opportunity for that. But it's not good. It's humbling, very humbling. But this is bad for our state. I did want to straighten up a couple things that were said on the floor during the debate of this. I did find it was funny, the political banter about which map or which process was less political. Because when I looked at the governor's process on their maps, bipartisan commission set up, you know, the governor did appoint those people to hold those hearings, but it was neat because I would watch the hearings, and not only were the hearings at Republic are all televised, but their working sessions were televised. It was like 36 public meetings, and I'm telling you, it looked like a bipartisan commission to me, unless they were like really good actors like Alec Baldwin is. It looked legit to me. You contrast that with the LRAC, which is like, well, we're representatives of the people. But look, I'll tell you, everybody that's in this chamber, everyone's in the chamber across the street here, or across the hallway, is political. And my friend from Cecil County mentioned this, you know, the reason why we're going to do this. Well, the reason why we need to draw these maps like this is because Republican states do that. Well, I got an email from a citizen here in Maryland that forwarded me an email from a senator across the hallway. And she writes that she supports fair and balanced redistricting in Maryland. Happy to hear that. But then ends the email, until Republican states address gerrymandered districts and protect voting rights for all constituents, Maryland will likely not proceed with an amendment. And my retort to her is, didn't her mom ever tell her 2 wrongs don't make a right? Because I remember in the General Assembly, we had a bill that basically omitted this. And they said, well, we're going to have a nonpartisan commission. We're going to set it up if our neighboring states do this. We voted on it a few years ago. And the funny thing is, you know, just watch the election over in Virginia. They got a lot of exciting stuff going over in Virginia. Removing CRT from their schools, school choice, actual solid policies that would reduce crime. And do you know what else Virginia has? A bipartisan commission. That's where we should be. That's where the fairness is. And, you know, I'm glad the governor vetoed this. Bring on the lawsuit. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Is there any further debate? Hearing none. Gentleman from Baltimore County.